the flow, so about 30-35 minutes, we have speakers addressing. We have a small experiential art therapy exercise, and after that, we open the floor for any questions that you have. Right? Before we begin, just a little bit about MindPeers. So MindPeers is Asia's fastest growing mental strength platform. There's a reason I say mental strength, because we're not just helping people cope with therapy, we're doing a lot many things to help people build their mental strength. And you'll uncover a lot about it today with our biggest research launch and more about MindPeers that Kanika is going to take us through. So without much ado, let's jump right in and go to you, Kanika.
Thank you. Very quickly, I know some of you were waiting, and I don't know how this goes. It's a very big thing, you know, for early stage founders to get such a platform. So firstly, thank you everyone who made time. A lot of traffic, I know, Bombay is like that, I've heard, but Bombay is my favorite city. So I had to do it here. I'm Kanika, co-founder of MindPeers. Very quickly, I'm not here to tell you what all MindPeers has achieved. I'm probably here to tell you that it happened because a 22-year-old had to be admitted to the hospital, which was me. And anxiety is real, depression is real, panic attacks are real. And that brought me to ask myself that क्यों बैठे बैठे I start crying? You know, why do tears start coming? Why am I losing my confidence even if my first business, just to share with you guys, I sold off my first business in Singapore. And that's the time when anxiety became a dear friend of mine. And you would just ask yourself that, hey, why is this happening? Why am I crying? The point I'm trying to make is that today we all know, and Namita is also going to talk about it, that's why she feels very closely about this whole cause. But we know it's a national crisis, but we also need to ask why. Are we talking about the science or not? Physical health, science, body, everyone talks about it. But do we know how this mind is operating? How the neuroscience, what are the behaviors that are involved? And that's what happened to me. Therapy helped me, but I also questioned my therapist that explained me the science. And that's what led to the birth of MindPeers. Today is all about telling you guys it's what's happening to the youth of this country. 70% of our workforce is going to be Gen Zs and millennials very soon. We're already getting there, right? We call them a narcissistic generation. We call them, hey, they are crazy. Yes, they are. They're living very differently. And you know what my mom had always say, you keep going through all these things. हम भी गए थे, हमें तो नहीं पता था, हमने तो जिंदगी निकाली. But the point is that the good thing is that this generation is informed now. We know what to call it. Today, when a 30-year-old woman becomes pregnant and then she has a child, she knows that if she's going through something, it could be postpartum depression. How many our moms, our grandmoms never talked about it? We're learning the science, and that's a good thing, right? So, what we did was we did a research, and K3 here leads that branch for us. We did a research because we're so embedded in clinical. 72,000 clean statistics, okay, of young adults. How are we defining young adults? People between the ages of 18 to 35. Shocking statistics that have come out. Just to tell you one, 62% of them are anxious about their future. What is going to happen in my future is what's making them anxious, right? So with that, I reveal to you this biggest research which any mental health company, not just in India, but in the world has done. No company has done such a big research, and we have focused on India because that's our focus. And let's have a look at what did the stats say. You all have press releases with you. We've put everything over there in that as well. But let's have a look what the research has told us very quickly. We had some 50 data points which came out. We have assimilated it for you in the sheets, in the media kits that you will get. We're calling it adulting. Gen Z and millennials call it adulting. And what is it? ambitions. You've told me I have to earn also, I need to have a stable relation also, you're asking me to go and shift to the US and do all of that. I have to also take care of how I look. Can you please tell me how to go about it? Right? So that's what adulting is all about. And the best thing that happened to us was we have a pool of great investors, and I personally, MindPeers, we have investors who are influencers. And what better way, no? So, like Namita mentioned, Shark Tank, we had 4 investors, and today, publicly, I'm saying my favorite is Namita, the most humble person we know. And she said, look, we know it's a national crisis and all of those things. People have always seen the glam world of mine. I want to become vulnerable. So before I call her up to share things that she wants to today with you, this is the official reveal of her story through her, and we listen to that, and then we get to Namita telling you, you know, any questions, anything that you have for us. Yeah, so let's get into it.
Nepotism, bad mother. I was trolled a lot at Shark Tank. Not severe and chronic, start with counseling, start with support groups, start with a lot of meditation, yoga, self-love, and then if needed, again with the help of an expert, take medication, but only in extreme chronic situations. Seek help, ask for help. It doesn't make you weak when you ask for help. It needs a lot of strength to ask for help. So don't wait, do it today. And most importantly, let us all be kind. We don't know what the person next to us is going through. They may have the biggest, brightest smile on their face like I used to, but they may be hurting inside. And that's when I remember my शायरी that दरिया बनकर डुबाना बहुत आसान है. दरिया बनकर किसी की मदद करे